Hey everybody, Tai Hunter here. Join me on a little adventure as we go back to the island that I grew up on. And we're going to go to an old hotel site that's no longer standing. Built in the 1880s, early 1890s. It was the post office. It was the first building, I think, built on the island. A lot of history there, including a murder. Really interesting site. So come on, let's check it out. Again, thanks for joining me on this adventure. You just heard the ferry's whistle there. That was the start of my trip up Vancouver Island and off into the northern, what are called Discovery Islands. First, there was a two and a quarter hour ferry ride across the Sailor Sea, which is part of the Alaska Marine Highway. So there's a lot of traffic out there. Ships, tugs, barges. Didn't see any whales, but after a couple of hours sitting on a boat, it's time to get off. So my digging buddy Diamond Jordy came and picked me up, and on the other side is hopped off. And after an hour and a half ride north, with a quick stop to pick up my fishing license, there's his beautiful firewood pile. We were off to pick up the boat, and once we grabbed that, we actually went over and hopped on another ferry. And you can see that island in front of us. We took the boat across that island and launched it on the other side. The island we're headed to is just to the right. It's a bigger island, like a darker green island, just to the right of the bow of the boat there. Reed Island. Over here, what I'm looking at straight there, that's just a point on this island that we're looking at. So before heading straight to the house, we decided out on Reed Island. We decided to do a little fishing. As you can tell, I'm pretty excited to be close to my home there. Yeah. Just a beautiful flat calm night. So down at 145 feet. Just starting to get into the groove. The night bite. Just beautiful. Going for Chinook, aka King. If you look up in the center of the screen there, you can see an eagle. A bald eagle there. Hanging. So we just tack straight ahead here towards that far point. And right off that point, that happened.
Right on.
Yeah. Look at that.
Nice, probably 18 pounder.
Yeah.
Beauty.
Total
Liner
beauty.
point.
Liner point. We're back.
On the old timers plug.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah. Right on, man.
Alrighty, let's get them in the water.
Yeah. So from there, we just headed back and had a good dinner and got some rest. And from here on, we're pretty much metal detecting with a little bit of fishing. So enjoy. Well, here we go. Over to Hotel Bay. About 7:30 in the morning. And we're gonna hike across the island here on an old trail called the Whiskey Punchin' Trail. Been around since the 1880s. There's a mystery home site on the way across. We'll probably check that out. And yeah, day one. Let's see what we find. Walking along the Whiskey Punchin' Trail. Right here is a swamp, and right in these woods right here, right off to our left here, up in here is where that stuff was, like right up in here, and back up in here, this little area, actually. Be a good little spot to check out, right in here. I could go all the way back. This is her. Oh, half full. This little section of the trail is pretty much exactly as I remember it. I remember pedaling through here on my BMX as fast as I could many times. Worried about wolves or cougars or anything in the bush. Unfortunately, this trail now dead ends and is impassable. And so because they logged all along the side of it and a whole bunch of underbrush came up, and that gives us beautiful things like these foxgloves here. So we've been hiking for about over an hour, I guess now. We've taken a couple little side routes. As I remember the old trail kind of ran a different direction than this, so we tried to catch that because it's a bit of a shortcut if we could find it, but the old trail's gone. So we are walking the logging road, and should meet up with the main road on the island here pretty quick. But yeah, it's a little bit of a morning hike here for sure. A little more than I was hoping for. And it's going to be a hot day. Beautiful, but hot. Jordy and I usually, when we dig together, it's usually snowing or raining or just nasty. So it's kind of definitely a treat to have some good weather. But hot. See you when we get to the hotel site. Right over there, you can see something happening. I just heard a couple whales blow. Right behind that rock. Saw their spray up in the air. Might get a little whale show here as a bonus. So here we are. This is the old hotel site now, right up this rocky point here, in what is known locally as Hotel Bay. And the hotel was right up in that area right there, so we'll be doing some detecting there. There's some houses up behind, right down here in this little low spot here. There's a lot of signals when I was here about 4 or 5 years ago with a Xterra 705, which I wasn't really familiar with when I had that. Anyhow, this is our surroundings. It's a beautiful day out here. Should get pretty hot. The nice thing is that this is a really good swimming beach when the tide comes up, so probably hit it then too. Just looking for some old remnants of stuff. Found a piece of glass on the beach here. Yeah, old sea glass. Anyhow, I guess maybe those whales will come back this way. If they do, I'll show you. So Diamond Jordy just picked up this little guy. First target. And it's like let me get the focus in there. It's like a little globe with a little cross on top of it, something like that a king would have held back in the day. It's made out of probably bronze or something. I'm not getting a good picture of it, but there it is. You can see it there. Cool. That's the first good find. Good job. That's awesome. So you get an idea what we're dealing with here. Just out of this little hole right there. 1 square nail. 2 square nails. 3 square nails. 4 square nails. There's a roundy. 5 square nails. And that is looks like a big roundy, this guy. So that's all. There's a lot of nails here, but we're gonna work it hard, see what we get. So not really what we're hoping for, but a first coin, 1984 penny. Yep, it's a coin. But we'll find something more than that, I hope. Picked up this guy here. It's an old Remington shotgun shell. And has Remington embossed around the side of it. I never had one of these before. It's got to be pretty old. It was down about 4 or 5 inches. Just really rocky black soil here. So signals aren't that deep. A ton of nails though. But that's cool. Take that. So I just found this. And it's a tag off of something. It says something washable, elastic. Yeah, that's definitely looking like something period. Interesting. No idea what it is. So Diamond Jordy just called me over here. Says he's got something 2 inches deep. Thinks it's a largie.
It's Canadian.
Oh yeah, that's Canadian.
Is that 25? That might be like 25-cent piece that I'm looking for.
1918, 1 cent.
1 cent. Oh, there's a
Here is a 1918
99-year-old.
99-year-old 1 cent.
Don't rub it too hard there.
I won't rub it too hard, don't worry. That's awesome. Right on. First coin. Yeah.
That's good stuff.
This guy I've invited to my secret spot is killing me now. We worked the beach down here for a bit. Didn't find much. And it's super hot. And he's just up underneath this tree over here, working in the shade, where I think I should be trying to get to. And found that. Wow.
That's old.
Yeah. That's super cool. Let me get focus on here. There we go. Wow. Little brass beads on it. That has all kinds of fancy. A little wheel down the bottom. Wow, that's amazing. That's super cool. Some sort of pin or something. Looked like it might have hung this way actually. Looking at the back of it. Awesome find, Gio.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, buddy. Doing it. I'm gonna get out of that hot sun down there. Just digging. Digging non-stop. Bullet casings, lead.
Nice.
What's that?
Little satchel full of deep.
There's a buckle here. That Diamond Jordy picked up. Nice little buckle. Right on. That was 2 inches deep. The ground here is just like solid rock. So it's just digging through rock. And in that there's some good relics. That's a good relic. That's a nice little buckle. I just pulled out an old pocket knife here. Out of the ground. Yeah.
Sweet.
Pocket knife. I mean, you can see right there, that is a 1900 IHP. You dog! Leave me some coins. Holy. Wow. That is
Yeah,
awesome.
I can see it. Yeah, now I can see it.
1900 HP. Nice. Wow. Always like finding these. It's an organ reed. So this would have been part of the entertainment here at the hotel. Awesome. So if people don't know what this is 2 old shotgun shells fitted over one over the other. Sometimes they use these to store stuff in. Money or, but this one's empty. But that's still a really cool find.
Massive.
Look at that. Murder weapon. Wow, that thing's massive. Wow, cool. Another find here. Don't know exactly what it is, but it kind of looks, I don't know, Asian or something. Interesting. I like it. Don't know what it is, but it's cool. Right on. So, picked up this, the back of a pocket watch. Pretty awesome. A couple inches down, blaring signal. This is the old road into here. And see right up here on the left-hand side, it's all an old little stone wall that they built going all the way up here, all along the side here, and down along here. So they put a lot of work into it. Then they, at some point, packed up and got out of here. After this place was a hotel, it was a school during the 20s and 30s. Yeah, pretty cool spot. Went up all on top of that ridge there. Didn't find anything up there. Actually found a bullet casing. And down in that little field down there is where been finding a lot of older relics. The hotel was right back behind that little grove out there on the point. And there's Diamond Jordy pulling something out of the road. Let's see what it is. What do you got? Huh?
No idea.
Too deep, too scratchy. Didn't want that one. Horseflies are everywhere. Deer flies, horseflies are just constant menace. So I just got called over for a live dig.
Get this.
Looking 91, 91, 91. Bigger than it's a coin. Oh, it's pretty shallow. It's a coin or it's not a modern.
That's cool.
It's a coin.
American modern.
Let me see.
It's a stinking Lincoln.
Stinking Lincoln. Wah, wah. It is a 1982 Memorial penny. 1982 Memorial. It was a coin.
Woohoo!
It was correct. Could have been something old. But beats my 1984 by 2 years. Having a little break in the shade. Went out and found a little creek. Used the life straw here to filter the water. Got some extra water here, so we're all hydrated. Ready for another hour or so here before we pack it in and head back across the island. not a bad view here in the shade. So Diamond Jordy thinks he has another coin up here. I had one of these signals too. It was undiggable because I was in the... But you're not in the... This isn't part of the house, it's the walkway. Coin. What do you got there?
Careful, not too much.
I won't. We'll see if we can clean this off and I'll give you a shot of what it is, but she looks good. Another one of my favorite finds, harmonica reeds. Excellent. Whew. It's so refreshing. Oh, nothing better than a dip in the ocean after a hard day metal detecting and hiking. Man, this place has it all. Swimming. Right behind the camera there is the hotel site. Man. Whales this morning. And yeah, maybe hit up another little site on the way back. I didn't find too many coins today. One. But Geo found a couple. So a couple good ones. Possibly three. But for sure the 1918 large cent and the 1900 Indian head penny, which is a total... It hurts my heart to see those come up because I really want one. I love that coin. Anyhow, guess this will be the end of episode 1, and we'll go on to episode 2. All right. See you next time. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks for hanging in there for day 1 of this awesome trip I'm having. All right. Well, all the best. Happy hunting, and Tally Hunter out. More salmon berries.
Delicious.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh, those are good. That's a good bush. I don't care how that sounds. That's a good bush. How much is so sweet? I know. It's like, oh, feeling a little tired. Maybe I just need to... Just one of these that's begging to be picked. Big blacks. Oh yeah. There's me. This is for me. Bug. Bug. Here's a little wrap up of day 1. There's my big pile of poo. A couple chunks of lead here. Little, I don't know what that is. Little frame to something. And harmonica reed. File. And a whole bunch of square nails. Actually a couple of really nice square nails. I like that. That's good shape. That guy right there looks almost new. This one here is pretty good too. And a little piece of copper. And I think I got like 20 either shotgun shells or bullets all around the old hotel there. And pocket watch back, a couple spinners, a label, looks like a clothing company label made out of aluminum. And then there's this kind of oriental looking kind of, I want to say drain cover, but I don't really think that's what that is. I don't know what that is. And another piece of random hardware. And then we go over here to the good stuff. So today, Diamond Geordie found a glass, really cool glass doorknob. This sweet little buckle here. The little globe with the cross on top. This brooch, I think it's supposed to sit this way. This piece of costume jewelry. That's super cool. Glass beads in it. He also got a harmonica reed and a couple little snap here, the name on it. And he got two IHPs. One is confirmed 1900, and the other one I can see, this one here, I can see under the Indian head there's an 8 down there, so it's got to be 1880 something. It's really crusty. We may be able to get some of this stuff off, but it's pretty crusty, but beautiful. And then this 1918 large set. Just killer finds today. A couple rivets. These were off a buried, like really fancy, like rotten old Western shirt. I don't know how old that can be, but it actually looked pretty, like it could possibly be period. You got a butter knife and a whole bunch of shells too. Battery ends, a whole bunch of little pieces of copper and lead, fishing weight, and a whole bunch of really cool sea glass. So today we can say that with confidence that there's a couple other pennies up here, just random moderns. We can say with confidence that Diamond Geordie killed it today. And it's a quad coming up. That night we had to get out for another little fish. Just a beautiful night on the water. We got a little keeper. And rested up and got ready for the next day. Little did we know that it would be really great finds tomorrow. So stay tuned for the next episode. And thanks for watching. Ty Hunter out.